The killings of the police officers must be investigated thoroughly, and those who are involved must be brought to book. And also we say this also with the utmost transparency, that look, if police continue to be wayward or irresponsible or unaccountable to the people, shooting innocent people all around, when evil befall them, nobody is going to stand by them, nobody is going to fight for them. And that's exactly what you're seeing playing out now. And this must be put on the table of the IG of police. We have said it several times. There was a protocol you met in place when you came into power. That protocol that created FSAS. The protocol that ensures that all tactical squads remain indoors until they are called for the purpose for which they were created. Not hanging around on the street in an idle form to the point where they'll be tempted to be chasing innocent boys and be accusing them of being Yahoo boys. If not, a lot of lives between January and now that we have lost will have been saved. So all the condolences that the Commissioner of Police will be paying now to the families of the bereaved, they are things that should not be happening in the first instance. So the IG of Police should reverse that order that puts back the tactical squad in the hands of the Commissioner of Police, complicating the work of the Commissioner of Police for him. We should revert to a system that works. As at the time when we put that protocol in place, as at that time, there were no killings. Remember, people were free to walk around in the streets. People were free to dress the way they want. We are not in prison. This is our country. A laptop should not be a problem. A phone should not get you killed. You understand? Wearing dreads is not, having a tattoo is not, don't make you a criminal. Our parents have tattoos. They are not cultists.
The disappearance suddenly of the person who was arrested as a kidnapper in that particular incident, does this also pass automatic guilt at the entire Nigeria, whether the army, does it mean the Nigerian army can also be culpable in most of these things we see as insecurities?
You see, when police officers or military men disobey their standard operational procedure, they leave a lot of things to interpretation. Because you are not doing what you ought to do according to the way you ought to do it, every single thing you do will be questioned. The way it is now, they have to answer a lot of questions. Why did you go ahead, and even if they are kidnappers, why did you take laws into your hands to eliminate them? They were not shooting at you. There was no evidence to show that those people were attacking you. You saw them, you felt that, according to your report, you felt that they were kidnappers and you started shooting at them. Even when after they have identified themselves. From the video evidence that we got from the scene, those people identified themselves as coming from the force headquarters, and they identified themselves as being from a particular unit, and yet you went ahead to kill them. So somebody must pay for that. Police should begin to put themselves in our shoes to see how we feel when innocent citizens are killed by mad police officers who are roaming the streets with guns, seeking who to rob for ransom. This is exactly how parents feel, because they are feeling so sad. They are putting up posters, they are doing RIP and the rest. This is how citizens feel too. One life is not bigger than another. We are all equal. So they must understand that there's no difference between police and the public, and they must serve and be accountable. What is the outcome of all the people that police have killed in the past few months? We have not even been able to get the justice for these things. And what I always say to people is this: when people are killed extrajudicially, that person that died, to the family, was not killed. There's no past tense about it. He is being killed continuously in their minds. So they will never find rest. They will never find justice until justice is served.